Experience is certainly a big factor in any sport, and for the Guyana Harpy Eagles, they have the likes of Veerasammy Permaul, a left-arm spinner with a wealth of experience in first-class cricket, over 600 wickets to his name, and he's banking on producing and increasing those numbers this season. I've managed to get some insights into Permaul of what has worked for him over those years of taking so many wickets for the Guyana Harpy Eagles. He has home advantage this season with 4 matches. You will hear from him that even though there is always home advantage at times in the first-class season, there's much to do, and it always starts with sticking to the basics of the game.
I come to you, boy. Here we are.
With me is none other than Veerasammy Permaul. We are at one of the pitches here at Providence, a pitch I'm certain that Permaul would have had a lot of success, and as I have mentioned earlier, how does he go about getting that success? Permaul, a couple of days out before any 4-day match, a test match or so, how do you assess the wicket to begin thinking about how to go about bowling on the wicket?
Well, first of all, I just always come to the ground and take a look at the wicket, hoping that whatever my prediction is, it's gonna work on the day. But most of the time is be on spot. Like we preparing for a first-class season starting in a couple of days' time. As you can see the wicket, it got a lot of dead grass in it, and for Guyana over the years been slow and turning wicket. So it depends on the condition. Sometimes the length vary. When the wicket is slower, I tend to bowl a bit fuller because I prefer get a drive than a pull or a cut. And when the wicket is like good for batting, then the length probably come back a bit.
Yeah, that kind of mentality over the years, you believe it's something about testing patience of the batsman as well? You spoke about those areas, about length as well, about testing the patience of the batsman?
Well, for the cricket in generally is about patience. Is who be more patient tend to reap the reward. And you know, in not only in for the cricket, test cricket, growing up, I heard a lot of coaches say that if you string 5 good overs together, something normally happen, and I don't think that theory ever changed. It still remain the same thing. And in for the cricket, patience, the most important thing.
As a close-up of this wicket here, where are some areas at this part you'll be looking to hit to attack properly, let's say bowling to a left-handed situation?
Well, most important thing is the length. And in for the cricket, the length is a key component, the line as well, because you want to be testing the batsman all the time.
Probably bringing them forward a lot more.
Yeah, most of the time. As spinners, the most important thing is to bring a batsman on the front foot. Once you could bring a batsman on the front foot, most of the time you in control of things, then they stepping back and you know you trying to get your line and your length right. But the most important thing is to bring a batsman on the front foot and stay as close and test the defense.
Yeah, and something what I've noticed over the last couple of months or so being around the Harpy Eagles setup, a lot of the young players speak about a lot of advice being get from Veerasammy Permaul. Tell us about that, probably a transition and passing on that wealth of knowledge you speak about.
Well, I think the youngsters these days got a bit more opportunity and privilege to get players and even coaches around. That I think when I grew up we had Permaul, but I don't think he was more into technical things. He just know basic things that could help a cricketer. But as a spin bowler now, I develop different things. I look at different bowlers, especially for a left-arm spin. I look at more like Daniel Vittori. I think probably one of the best left-arm spin in the world I've seen. And
very economical action as well.
And the consistency and pass on the knowledge to the young player, because now for me I could see a lot of things from playing and from a coaching aspect. I could see different things where I could help youngsters, and the good thing is once they're willing to learn and willing to work, you could achieve anything.
Yeah, and what keeps you going though? I know age is up on that end, but still fit as ever. I saw the other day. What keeps you going? Over 550 odd wickets for Guyana specifically, and also over 600 first class wickets in general, or what's the driving factor for Permaul these days?
I think the love for the game and the motivation I get from playing cricket. I love playing cricket for Guyana. I love taking wicket. I love Guyana winning cricket game, and I think the love that keep me going with cricket all now.
Yeah, certainly there you would have heard from Veerasammy Permaul that the key is execution. Even though he has a wealth of knowledge, clearly by the numbers he has stacked up over the years in first class cricket, it still comes down to execution. And you've heard from him about the keys to executing and also passing on that advice to the next generation of Guyana Harpy Eagles. Reporting from the National Stadium alongside Veerasammy Permaul, I'm Akeem Greene.